Have a great game, man.
Over here, over here.
Sports live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. So the Timberwolves.
Bitch, they did a nigga like me.
Win the tip. Well, how long does all of your off-season rest usually last you at the start of the regular season? Like when do you start to really feel the games again?
You know, the fatigue comes at you fast, Kevin. So that rested feeling only lasts about a couple weeks. Nothing wears you out like playing NBA ball.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, the forward spots will be Butler and Martin. Rozier's out there with Hero. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. And Greg, you look at the expectations of MP, it has to weigh heavily on him.
Well, I mean, so much has been made about how he's the next big thing. And Kevin, very often players don't live up to the hype. But if MP is half as good as people think he'll be, this team has a star on their hands.
Now Butler. Following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. Butler kicks to Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Just a great setup there. You can see how Jimmy Butler enjoys making plays.
On the wing, MP. Another miss by Minnesota. It's been a quick start for Miami. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Shot clock at 5. A 17-footer. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And he has got that shot in the bag. MP making that jumper look easy.
Rozier the pass to Hero. And the Heat, another 3.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Passes it to Towns. Over Martin. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Conley.
And the defense has to guard Towns better than this because he is just too gifted a shooter.
Hey, Greg, even by modern big man standards, Karl Anthony Towns can really shoot the 3.
Yeah, and the only center to win a three-point shooting contest. Towns has developed a terrific stroke, and he just shoots the ball as well as most of the guards in our league. Spreading the wealth, MP just has a knack for doing that on and off the court.
Hero Adebayo passes to Adebayo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. This is his first free throw of the game.
Hard to tell coming out of college what it was that Bam Adebayo was going to hang his hat on offensively. But for sure, you knew relentless effort was going to be part of his game. A big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Gobert finds MP. Shot from the wing. And Rozier pulls it down. The Heat leading by 4. Butler on the wing. Defended by Towns. Rozier for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. MP dishes to McDaniels. Back to MP. Misses the 3.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Here's Hero. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And Tyler's got to love that when he has a chance to rise up.
Down low. Here's Towns. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
Oh, Karl Anthony Towns with a little extra emphasis on that one.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside Hero. From the arc. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You cannot afford to do that when you're in an opponent's building. You got to knock down free throws. That cost him.
Now here's Conley.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's space and then go and corral that backboard.
Butler kicks to Rozier. Towns against Martin. That's a 2 from Rozier. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. 4-point game. MP finds Gobert. Towns the screen. And a wide open look for MP. Drills the three-pointer. MP's got his second bucket of the night.
Easy to understand why people love watching MP play, especially when he's catching and firing like this.
And he gets the bucket.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
The Timberwolves have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Pass to Towns. He dishes it to MP. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And every time, Brent, they're written off. The Miami Heat have a way of proving doubters wrong.
You know, Kevin, it felt last year you kept waiting for when it was that the Miami Heat was going to kick in. It started in the playoffs. I mean, that's how long it took. But, man, barely escaped elimination in the play-in tournament. And for them to make it all the way to the NBA Finals just speaks a lot about that never-say-die mentality and their resiliency as a group.
Towns for 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. The Heat leading by 5. Outside Robinson. And the pass to Hero. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
And checking out some numbers for Gobert. Last season, he played outstanding and a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And it's a pretty terrific feat to finish top 3 in field goal percentage. Just a testament to how hard he works to become the consummate pro. Edwards has come in for the Timberwolves. Here's Jack, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. 4th, Rudy Gobert.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Well, not just a fantastic basketball player, MP also a great example for all the youngsters out there off the floor.
Here's Jaquez. Butler with the ball. Conley picks him up. Shot's good by Butler. Now it's a 7-point Heat lead.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Conley finds Gobert. Jack, the open look. Cams the shot with nobody near him. Jack's got 7 points.
Love the pass there from Gobert. Always nice when your big man feeds his teammates.
Here's Butler. Pass to Adebayo. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. That's in. Coming off an assist from Adebayo. And the Heat lead by 8.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Edwards passes to MP. Shoots a fader. That one goes in. 9 points in the game so far.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Passes it to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Back to Adebayo. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Out to Edwards. Knocks down the 3-ball. Now it's just a 3-point Heat lead.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Butler against Conley. Butler passes to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Adebayo with a screen on Conley. Robinson for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. MP finds Edwards. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Karl Anthony Towns checked in. Changes for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Anderson. And MP subbed in for Monte Morris. Heat also with a sub. Rozier's checked in. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Rozier's out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Jaquez in at the 4 slot. Love against Jack. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Monday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. And then on Wednesday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Denver Nuggets. Shaq with it. 26 points for him last game against the Raptors in Toronto. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. The Heat leading by 10. Outside, Hero. To the middle. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
A good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
And Jack kicks to Towns. Floats one up. Good, and the assist goes to MP. 6 points for Karl Anthony Towns. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
And both of these sides were fighting tooth and nail for a playoff spot and split their season series at 1 apiece.
Now, here's MP. After Tyler Hero's miss. MP passes to Towns. Edwards looking it over. Shot clock at 6. From outside, off the mark. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers. Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says, we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. Now Rozier. After Anthony Edwards missed from long range. And the basket by Rozier.
Defensively, teams worry about Rozier's speed, so when he pulls up off the bounce, he usually gets a good look.
We always see Terry Rozier going all out, don't we, Greg, to make an impact offensively.
Kevin, I just love the way his offensive repertoire has evolved over the years. This guy came in as just a hard-nosed, tough defender, but boy, offensively, his skill set and development on that end is off the charts. It's not surprising to see MP fill it up offensively. He has a tremendous work ethic.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Rudy Gobert, who's checked in for Naz Reid. And then for Miami, Bam Adebayo comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Robinson. Rozier the pass to Butler. Here's Adebayo. Last time out he had 13 points. Over Gobert. Again, the miss by the Heat.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
And that's just a risky play. To make a heave like that, not worth it.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Conley's checked in. Heat also with the sub. Robinson's checked in. Rozier up top, covered by Conley. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. Second, Jimmy Butler.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Butler against Edwards. And there's a foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
MP against Robinson. MP kicks to McDaniels. Back to Jack. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Screen by MP. Takes the 3. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Robinson for 3. That's his 4th miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. And finished off by McDaniel.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had no numbers, took advantage.
Here's Jaquez after the basket by Minnesota. Outside Robinson. They set the screen. 3-pointer. And rebounded by McDaniel. Timberwolves trail by 5. MP right side. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
And checking out some stats for Adebayo. Great showing for him last season. He put up about 20 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, and we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now. Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
Rozier against Conley. Well, you've heard people say it's a make or miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
Third team foul.
On defense, Minnesota trailing here by 8. Butler finds Robinson. Knocks down the 10-footer. Robinson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Here's Jack. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And not the same rhythm or approach that he had in the first quarter when he was taking it straight to the teeth of the D and really creating contact. Like to see him get back to that here in this quarter.
Towns, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Caleb Martin's checked in for Miami. Tyler Hero comes in for Duncan Robinson.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Now, here's MP. 12 points for him to stop the run. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Top of the key, Jack. MP strong inside.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Hero passes to Adebayo. To the inside. Rozier. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Adebayo's got 3 assists in the game. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. And the Heat, another 3.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And they've had a tough time scoring in the half court.
Credit the defense for making it hard on them. They've done a great job of disrupting the timing and spacing of their offense.
On offense, here are the Heat. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Martin with the bucket.
Working in close to the rim. Martin knows how to finish strong.
26 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
MP kicks to Towns. Conley dishes to Jack. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gobert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Tyler Hero picks one up.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
And the first one drops.
And Gobert knows his role on this team. Rebound, block shots, and look to score near the basket.
And he makes the first but misses the second. And here Here is Rozier. Towns with the defensive effort.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And so it's Miami in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back to the action in just a minute.
Coming up for MP, a clash with Victor Wembanyama. I mean, get out the popcorn.
Yeah, two of the best prospects ever to come into the draft. Physically, they're on a level above, but mentally.
And fellas, looking now at the first half of play, ground to make up a major deficit for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Hero. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Jack is out there with Conley, and it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Jack up on top. He's covered by Hero. No good from Jack. The Heat leading by 16. Outside Hero. Back to Rozier. A three-pointer is right on target. Rozier's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Heat.
And this is why Rozier's out there. He knows he has the trust of his teammates to take that shot.
MP against Hero. Outside Jack. Shoots over Hero. And an air ball on that one. Way off. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Butler finds Hero. Back to Butler. Fires from deep. And the Heat, another three.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Brent, when you talk about Tyler Hero, this is a guy that looks to get better every single season.
Well, his focus should be just on improving his percentages. You know how versatile he is, but if he's able to become more efficient, wow, look out for him.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Here's Butler, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Butler's got 10.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Pass to Jack. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And the rebound goes to Martin. Martin's got 4 rebounds in this game.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Timberwolves trail by 21. There's the pass to McDaniels. Here's Jack. Looking to end his cold spell.
Oh, that's a really nice job from MP to invite the contact and then get to the line.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
And did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
He's off on the first. He doesn't get the second one. The Heat leading by 21. Butler kicks to Adebayo. Outside Martin. 6 to shoot. Pass to Adebayo. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
Passes to Towns. Jack for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. He's got 17.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Butler. He's coming off an excellent season. Last season, put up about 23 points per, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
This is his specialty. He sits on the bench, he gauges what's happening offensively, and he comes in and sticks the opponent's top scorer to freeze him out.
Here's MP. It's hauled in by Hero. The Heat leading by 18. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist from Hero. Hero's got 6 assists in the game. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. The dish to Gobert. Jack with the 3. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Rozier the pass to Hero. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Since entering the league, Tyler Hero has had higher expectations for himself than anybody else. That kind of size as a guard and his shooting ability, he very much will realize it.
And he nails the third. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Conley the pass to Jack. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That'll be his second foul of the game. And GA starting next season, some big repeat penalties for teams well over the cap. That draft pick penalty is especially tough.
Yeah, I mean, if a team is over that $17.5 million mark twice in a 4-year span, their first-round draft pick falls to the end of the first round. That'll sting. And he wasn't taking any chances on that shot. MP goes up strong for that flush.
Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Adebayo with the bucket. Adebayo's got 10.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. Edwards, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Heat also with the sub. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Rozier. Outside Robinson. Conley against Hero. Nailed from three-point land. Hero's got 8 points here in this quarter.
You can tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting the rock.
Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. The Heat in second.
This was a good group of free throw shooters last year, something they really worked on in practice. And sometimes that's the coaches calling for it, and oftentimes the players doing it by themselves.
Conley, the pass to MP. And that one goes long.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Robinson for 3, and again Miami with the triple.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And a long wind-up and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. A 3 ball, and it's Robinson that time on the assist by Butler. 17 points for Robinson.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And here's Miami. They're on a 20-7 run. Pass to Hero. It's Martin on the wing. outside, Hero. 4 on the clock. Miami needs to get a shot off. And it's Martin missing. Minnesota's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. MP, that's for 2. And that one hits back iron. Heat out offense. They're on a 20-7 run. And slam dunk by Butler.
Man, way over the defenses. Jimmy Butler gets some airtime.
The Timberwolves shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Here's Jack. Another miss by MP.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Outside, Martin. Robinson on the wing. Offline with his 3. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. MP finds McDaniel. Jack against Robinson. Conley off the pick from Jack. Conley the pass to Gobert. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And if he gets looks that cleanly, Gobert becomes...
Substitution on court.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Drops one in from the wing. MP's got 9 points here in the second half. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Duncan Robinson. Also, DeLon Wright is out there. And it's Jovic in at the 4. Robinson misses. For Minnesota, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Jack with the 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Robinson for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 8 rebounds in this game. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Hey, Brett, coming out of this last CBA, were you surprised how quickly the push for a hard salary cap was abandoned?
Yeah, I wonder, Kevin, if some of it was just the timing of the CBA and not having to go down into the trenches to talk about that level of what's happening financially around the NBA. Also, the small market teams were super opposed to having that be put in place because at times they want a chance to go all in as well.
And it's Love missing. Minnesota's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. MP kicks to McDaniel. Jack for 3. Rebound by the Heat. Love's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Robinson with it. Now defended by MP. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Kicks it out to Love. Good on the triple. Love's got a pair of 3s here in the 4th quarter for the Heat.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the 2nd.
The Timberwolves have gone through the 4th quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Looking to get it going. The pass to Gobert. Back to Jack. Dishes it to Conley. 5 to shoot. The drive by MP. No good that time. Good work defensively by Richardson.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
GA, is it me or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
Jack surveying the D. Kicks it to Gobert. Here's Jaquez. Outside Robinson. Can't sends it from downtown. Robinson's got 20.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
On the wing, MP. Guarded by Robinson. Jack's shot is good.
And in that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Pass to Hawkins. Inside. Here's Robinson. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Robinson against Jack. From deep three-point land. Rebound, Love. Love's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Richardson against Jack. Richardson the pass to Hawkins. And again, Miami with the triple.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
Robinson against MP. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility to the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat line. That's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
Minnesota shooting at 42% in this final quarter. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. The three. It's the three-point bomb.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Miami.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Tyler Hero.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
Here's Richardson. The 10-footer finds the target.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. They set the pick. Robinson passes to Jovic. Towns with the defensive effort. MP outside. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
All right, I'm just going to say it. When it's all said and done, MP will be the GOAT. Unequivocally.
Unequivocally?
Unequivocally.
Well, first of all, did you just look that word up? Because I have never heard you use that word in my life.
I like to learn, so what?
Yeah, okay, fine, but you can't say that if the guy's career has just started.
I mean, yo, he's going to be awesome.
He's incredible, but he might average 50